All right, what's going on, guys? So today, this video is for, anybody out there, um, who is constantly, working and just feels like, maybe they're not getting to where they need to be, or maybe, you know, you're in a position where you're constantly just like, really going hard and pushing and pushing and pushing, and maybe you feel like the people around you or the people maybe that you work with or maybe in business with or whatever the case may be, um, maybe you feel like you're underappreciated, or maybe you're not taken as being as authentic as you really are or as genuine, because we're living in a crazy world, and yeah, a lot of that stuff goes on. A lot of that stuff goes on where people backstab people all the time, and it's all about personal gain, and you can't trust nobody, right? I just want to say, look, just keep fighting, keep being who you are, keep doing what you do, keep your vision strong, and keep doing what you actually are doing, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, if you are getting some pushback or you're getting some, maybe you could be treated unfairly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a sign, from the higher power, from the source, from God, whatever you believe in. Maybe it's a sign that you need to switch course a little bit or tighten up, or maybe you need to go harder. You know what I mean? Maybe it's something that, maybe there's something that you need to be doing more of, you know, maybe you need to, stop procrastinating on something that you were going to do, things of that nature. Maybe it could be a sign. You know what I mean? You got to constantly just be looking for the signs and looking for the hidden messages in whatever challenges are coming your way, especially when it comes to other people, man. We're not here to take shit from people, and especially people who are interested in dragging people under and bringing people down, right? You just need to hold true to your own integrity, and your dignity. Keep that in place, and just keep focused on what you're trying to do. And you know, be stubborn, man. Be stubborn. Don't allow nobody to bring you down. Don't allow certain situations to bring you under. Keep fucking fighting, right? I'm telling you, I got passion in this because, in my time I've been treated like that, and where I'm constantly doing the right fucking thing, or being true and being authentic, and being honest, transparent, but yet someone is trying to, like, drag me down or get me in trouble or try to fuck up my flow, right? And in this day and age, man, we can't just like push up on somebody. That's what I fucking hate. I hate that, especially in the corporate world, man. Like, people try to fuck you over, right? They lie, they cheat, you know, things like that, and you can't just like push up on them and say, "Yo, that ain't right." You know what I mean? What's up? You can't do that. You gotta be, behind a fucking computer or a phone, you know what I'm saying? Behind emails and shit, little back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? And people can get away with shit. People get away with shit all the time because we're not living in a day and age where you can just push up on somebody and protect yourself. You know what I mean? Or fight for yourself, stand up for yourself. We live in a totally different era, man. It's the keyboard era. Hiding behind keyboards, phones, laptops, policies and companies and shit. It's just crazy to me, man. It's just crazy. You know? I know this is the world we're living in right now, and I'm just complaining, but let this complaint be a source of, hopefully some inspiration for you to just keep on doing what you're trying to do, whether it's, level up, it could be the fact that, you're protecting and providing a family, for a family. Maybe you got children, wife, whatever the case may be. You need to just keep on going, man, because you got goals, you got dreams, you got visions, and you cannot let other people stop you from attaining what you're working hard for, right? You can't afford to do that. You got one life to live. This is your life. You understand what I'm saying? This is your life. So don't let nobody try to steal your fire, try to take your grind. You know what I mean? And try to take your integrity and your authenticity. Don't let no one do that shit. All right? I hope someone out there gets value from this. Pass this video on to somebody who you feel might need a little bit of energy, a little bit of inspiration through whatever the fuck they're going through. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.